Attending college can be a huge expense, especially if you have kids at home.
And that's why one local college wants to give students new options to offset the cost of childcare. 41 Action's reporter Sarah Plake shows us why it's needed now.
The college shut down its daycare about 2 years ago, leaving a lot of parents wondering what they were going to do. Now the school says they have a new model that they hope will help take care of more kids.
The past 2 semesters, I was able to take 5 online classes, but I just feel like I kind of miss out on the whole learning experience of being in the classroom.
Rennie Rothov wants to take on more classes at KCKCC to get her degree to become a substance abuse counselor, but childcare is in her way. She has a 3-year-old son and another child due this summer.
It could be discouraging also. Childcare is very high, it's expensive.
And that's why KCKCC is hoping to reopen its childcare center by this fall.
We've also recognized that there's a growing need amongst students in higher education for daycare or childcare.
The school shut its daycare center down 2 years ago. They lost $1.8 million and said the number of kids enrolled had gone down.
When you run a drop-in service model, you never know from one moment to the next or hour to hour how many kids you're going to have dropped in. So it makes it very difficult for you to adequately staff your facilities.
The school is now accepting bids from third-party providers to run the child care center differently, and it'd be open to both students and the community. The school hopes more people would be encouraged to come back to college or start fresh if they knew child care was covered. They don't know how much it'll cost yet, but say they plan to offer reduced rates to students. Child care in Kansas often starts at $800 a month.
I would have less stress on me for having to find a sitter, and I feel like I could probably take on more classes if the daycare was open.
Sarah Plake, 41 Action News.
So close to 5,500 students are enrolled at the college. Before, around 2 dozen were using the daycare.
What a nice program.